I'm not sponsored by Netflix for this, but I am completely open to an offer. By the way, hashtag spoilers.
Salutations, friends.
Salutations.
Salutations, friends. Salutations. My name is Brianna Bond, otherwise known as No Ordinary Scholar.
I thought it was about time that I preached my piece. Spoiler alert, it's about time.
I'm not a betting girl. That sounds amazing.
I'm listening.
Are you ready?
La Casa de Papel, Money Heist. It's a Netflix telenovela that has been trending on multiple continents. And as much as I would love to just sit here and babble about it all day, we are actually going to focus in on two characters. Monica Gastambide. Monica Gastambide. Monica Gastambide. Monica Gastambide. It's as close as I'm gonna get. And Denver. Side note, I don't know what was going through my head when I put the word babble in this script, but I apologize. I don't get out enough. But anyway, quick bio. The show is featuring a heist at the Royal Mint of Spain. Monica is a hostage that recently found out she is pregnant with a married man's kid. Yeah. And Denver is one of the bank robbers.
It all started when my mom met my dad. They fell in love and they had me. Hi, my name is Ryan, and my life is kinda crazy.
Watch YouTube shut down this video for that. But the big question here is this Stockholm Syndrome? And that's even an issue that becomes very apparent during the show. So let's find out. What is Stockholm Syndrome? It is a way to describe, or when a person begins to have positive feelings towards their captor. Sometimes the captor can also have positive feelings towards the captive as they start to see them as a full human being, but that's actually considered like a different thing. And the hostage then starts to feel anger, maybe fear for the police. While it is thought to be a form of survival instinct, the hostage isn't pretending. They are actually extracting these positive feelings subconsciously as a way to disassociate from the fear and anxiety in the situation. Looking at those three characteristics though, the first two are very obvious. Our two characters do have quite the interest, wink wink, nudge nudge, in each other. But what about this fear of the police? So towards the end of the heist, the hostages make a plan to try and escape, and that involves putting Denver at gunpoint. Unfortunately, the robbers are able to block them in. There's no way for them to get out, so it's their one pistol to the robbers' 6 or so automatic weapons, and no one's budging. Monica knocks the hostage that has the weapon unconscious in order to avoid bloodshed, but now she's terrified that she is going to get thrown in prison as an accomplice, and she's still pregnant. I will say, if I had been her lawyer, I could think of 1,000 ways to talk her out of that. So, Monica does seem to have all of the symptoms of Stockholm Syndrome, but like I've said in the past, they are very picky and very particular with this label. So next, we need to see if the conditions for Stockholm Syndrome were met. Number 1, was he kind to her? Yes. The robbers at the very beginning were asking everyone what kind of medicine they needed just to keep them healthy, and she requested an abortion pill. Denver, not only did he stop and just talk with her about it, but he also snuck her money, like a couple $100,000, so that way if she decided to keep the baby, she would have that money to support it. And that was their first conversation with each other. Was there a threat of death? Yes. Monica was caught with a cell phone during the robbery, and Denver was ordered to kill her, but he didn't. Instead, they made a plan together to shoot her in the leg so there'd be blood, and then hide her until the robbery was over. That could also have been considered a kindness to her, because some find love in just a lack of cruelty. Was she isolated from others, and did she depend on Denver for her basic means of survival? Yes. I kind of lumped these two together because the answer is the same. Since she was supposed to be dead, Denver was the only person that could see her, talk to her, bring her food, and tend to that gunshot wound in her leg for like half of this heist. And then there's this optional number 4, were they strangers? Yes, But the reason this is optional is because depending on who you ask, Stockholm Syndrome is or is not associated with like domestic abuse issues as well as abusive spouse syndrome. So, after a lot of thinking and a lot of research, the conclusion is that yes, this does appear to be Stockholm Syndrome. But I do want to reiterate one last thing before we go. Stockholm Syndrome cannot be a conscious decision. You cannot decide you want to like your captor for the sake of your survival. Because of that, the love that someone experiences whilst undergoing Stockholm Syndrome feels exactly the same as any other love to them. Is that a good or a bad thing? Let's take that on a case-by-case basis. Thank you so much for listening. Again, really, Money Heist, great show. You should watch it. Also, House of Flowers, great show. You should watch that as well. Two of my favorites right now. If you would like to see me and like work on these pieces with me, then you can come hang out with me on my live stream over on Twitch, No Ordinary Scholar over there as well. We can also hang out on Instagram, Firestorm2343, Tormented de Fuego 2343. If you're super curious about what this is my new book, The Queen of Thieves, A New Throne, first book in a series. If you would like this, it's available for you on Amazon.com. And if you'd like to support me in any other ways, you can check me out on Patreon. There you can support me as little as $2 a month. You get first chapter of the books free and ahead of anyone else. You get to see the covers before anyone else. And you also get these YouTube videos a week before the public. So, if that sounds good to you, I will see you over there. But until next time, valedictions, friends.